Washington, D.C. internship program is over 35 years old. The program has so many folks interested in participating that we now have a competitive application and interview process for students. The committee is looking for students who really want to challenge themselves and to grow and to learn to be the social worker that we think we're training all social work students to be.
I really got interested in DC at orientation for the master's program. So from day one, I knew that was a goal. I knew my second year internship, I wanted to go to DC.
I was looking at the different grad programs in the South. The selling point was really the DC program for me.
They get to DC, which is way out of their comfort zone for the majority of our students. And they hit the ground running in a field placement that places a lot of demands on them. They learned how to be a professional social worker, and they then bring those gifts to wherever they go on from there.
I worked at Georgetown University Hospital, and I worked in the Lombardi Cancer Center. I learned so much in my internship that has translated into other areas of practice entirely. And that was just a fantastic experience.
Well, I actually got to intern at an organization called Sasha Bruce Youth Work, and they did work with homeless, runaway, and at-risk youth. So it was a great opportunity. I got to work with one of the top directors in the organization, and I even got to serve on the DC Human Trafficking Task Force while I was in DC, so it was great.
DC's not for every student. We also want to be absolutely certain that students are successful in DC.
I wanted to take the opportunity to explore other parts of the country, to see the way that culture impacts people differently.
So you're challenged from all different angles. You're challenged in your schoolwork, you're still keeping up with, policy class, you're challenged in an internship that you maybe wouldn't have had the chance to do here. You're challenged in the sense of even just going to the grocery store and doing the metro system. And so really just preparing yourself mentally to go into that, to say, okay, this is going to be taxing sometimes and exhausting and challenging, but this is going to be the best experience of your life.
The program makes such a difference to them just in the networking that they have in their training as professionals. We go to Capitol Hill, we meet with members of Congress and their staff. We work with policy issues with the staff at the National Association of Social Workers. But through all that process, they meet people that often help them in their job search.
The internship was a lot more challenging. Then in addition to that, you build a lot of references there. To this day, I still have contact with my supervisor, and she has been a reference for me on pretty much all my jobs. If you do what you're supposed to do and you do your job well, that'll be a lifelong resource for you.
I want them to learn to be professionals, because what we're doing at our school is we are training students to be the professionals that will shape the future for all of us. And what they go on to do is absolutely amazing to me, and it's just a privilege to watch it.